Let's see here. Moving on. This is the problem with doing things out of order. Law in Oregon, this is more of a sort of news of the weird. A law in Oregon was going to limit adult content for minors, and it's been rejected, which is kind of good. Basically, there was 2 Oregon laws that said you can't furnish obscenity to minors, and as minors as in kids, not people down in mines. And basically, it was being used to say that you couldn't put like adult-ish manga like Berserk, for example, in a library, make it available for youngsters because it has like sexuality in it and so forth. And the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, which is, by the way, for those who don't know, in the U.S., big high court, like it's right below the Supreme Court, they threw that away. They said, no, that doesn't really make any sense. So basically they said it's sort of, well, anyway, it's kind of silly. Berserk was actually one of the titles that they listed because there is a sex scene in it, but it's very broad and it's not explicit. It's sort of very, as they could, kind of fantastical. So any kid reading that is not going to say, "Ooh, I better go do that." Besides the fact that no one reading Berserk is going to say, "Ooh, he's cool. I want to live his life." Dark Horse Comics was the plaintiff in the case, and Comic Book Legal Defense Fund was involved, which they are awesome. Give them more money. And just so you know, this is not part of some of the other laws about like the child sex laws that are floating around. Those aren't affected. This is just about offering stuff that has serious adult content. What is the legal situation like that over in the UK?
Anything with sex or in it is 18 years old only.
Okay.
You have to have some sort of photo ID to buy it. A
Wow.
lot of what's called teen manga in the American states, obviously, because we have the same manga covers. It's no different. Which is really annoying when you're trying to figure out the price of a manga, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it'll say American dollars and Canadian dollars.
Oh. Wow.
So
That
you're thinking, I don't know price. And it's never what it should be. Like if it's $6, it's not £3.
Oh.
It's like £6. Anyway, teen mangas are for 15-year-old plus.
Okay.
Anything below is obviously anything below.
Gotcha. Someone was mentioning in the chat room, do you get stickers slapped on top with like prices on them?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
But a lot of real comic shops don't do that because they have that many.
Oh yeah.
So, they don't have the time.
Yeah. Well, comic shops have all sorts of other problems too. I mean, no one's in there, so.
Yeah, true. Especially in the UK. We've got a decent one in Leeds. Well, we've got 2 decent ones in Leeds.
Wow.
Which are reasonably popular. One's called Travelling Man and the other's Forbidden Planet. Did they have that in the States? Forbidden Planet?
I'm sure there are comic shops called Forbidden Planet, but like there's no chain or anything.
Well, there's a chain in the UK.
Okay. Cool. Awesome movie, by the way. Those over here in the US who want to get into manga and such, you're in luck, especially if you live in LA, because Tokyo Pop is looking for a junior film editor. So they want someone to come in for 4 to 6 weeks to edit an internet-based reality show called America's Greatest Otaku. This will end badly. The show is announced in May. Basically, they're traveling around to various shows and cons and so forth, and looking to find, quote, America's Greatest Otaku, the person who best exemplifies a truly unique fervor and passion for all things influenced by Japanese pop culture, end quote.
Oh, you do not want to go looking for something like that.
No.
Cameramen will come back dead.
Actually,
they're mentally scarred.
I want to see the reality TV show about that.
The cameramen who never returned for their search for the perfect otaku.
Oh, that's awesome. So basically, And so it's done. The show is over, and they want looking for somebody to edit this for 4 to 6 weeks. Presumably, if you do a good job, they will have more work for you. So if you're in LA, you can head over to Tokyo Pop and find out more. And they have, I believe, a announcement on this on their website with details about how to submit and so forth. I didn't see anything in here about what they require from the person. Was it particularly, crazy? Let me just see if I can pull up the actual job offer on Tokyo Pop's website here real quick. I have a really slow net connection because I'm also like streaming and doing Skype and lots of other things at once, so this takes a while. Junior film editor, you'll get credit. Hopefully you'll get money too. You must be very experienced with Final Cut Pro, and you must work in our offices, so no work from home. And we want you to start now, ideally looking for someone with a minimum of 2 years of experience and/or experience. Editing film experience, basically, as an undergrad in film production, things like that. Send us resume and links to works already produced, if possible. So, there we go. And for those of you who, maybe think about this, your college or university probably has Final Cut Pro somewhere. All right. So what else we got? I know we had some licensing news. Ah, yes, Nyan Koi was licensed. This is, in America at least, by Section 23 Films, which is the old ADV Films, which I'll be so glad when I don't have to say that anymore. It's a comedy, guy hates cats, girl loves cats, guy who hates cats kicks cat, must now do a bunch of favors for, like, the cat kingdom, or he'll be turned into a cat. Hilarity ensues.
Wow, that sounds really, really stupid.
Indeed. I have not checked it out myself. The image on ANN shows breasts very prominently. But they look cute. The girls look cute, and hey, why not? So there's certainly far worse things. Let's see here. Some streaming video has been posted for various things. I think I can show some of these. The Iron Man, there's a new trailer for the Iron Man anime. Woohoo!
Yay!
We love Iron Man. We love it.
Happy.
Let me see if I have that video. No, I don't. They did not allow me to download that. But going over to check on YouTube, Madhouse has posted those videos up there. What else have they streamed? Videos for... This was a rather popular one, which is kind of scary. Ore no imoto ga konani kawaii waken ga nai.
You had fun saying that.
Yes. AKA, I can't believe my sister's that cute, basically. It's the one about the guy with a younger sister who is like a model and is a secret closet otaku, and an otaku of like adult dating sims. So basically he has to keep secret and all that kind of stuff. It actually looks very pretty, and so that's coming out soon. I believe it's going to be simulcast somewhere. There's also a new trailer for Toara Mujutsu no Index 2.
Yay!
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 And that I can show you.
Yay! I
Yes.
love Index. Brilliant.
And this is a sequel to the original Index. So yes, hello folks. Let's switch over to the trailer for the new Index.
Woohoo! Be all happy and stuff.
Yeah, it's brief. What could I say? As you can see, lots of Railgun characters in there. So I'm assuming it's going to be more of a Index and Railgun combined because Railgun did so well.
Well, in the actual novels, around the 7th novel,
Okay.
as far as I know, those characters are in it.
Mm.
The Railgun characters aren't new from the anime. They are, or the manga of Railgun, they are from the original Index novels.
Okay, see, I thought they were a separate storyline.
No, they are featured. I don't think they're featured as prominently, obviously, as they are in Railgun.
Right.
But they are in it.
Okay.
As far as I haven't read them, but that's the limit of my knowledge of it.
Cool. All for that. Also, another trailer for Redline, as if we don't have enough of them. Also, trailers for Kara no Kyokai are out there. That X Japan promo I talked about, which is nice. Don't want to spend too much time talking about that stuff. Crunchyroll has licensed a few things. They're going to be streaming... Yes! Can you guys see Crunchyroll over in the UK?
Yeah, I use Crunchyroll all the time.
Okay, good. I've heard they have some weird geographic restrictions, so...
The only restriction I've ever come across in Crunchyroll is I couldn't watch Mitsudomoe.
Mitsudomoe. Did you actually get like an error message?
No, it said I couldn't watch it because I'm not 18, and I really don't think there's anything in there that should stop me watching it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
For that kind of rating, because it's not gratuitous or pornographic anyway. It's words.
Yeah.
And I've watched worse anime on Crunchyroll that's for swearing.
Yeah. I don't understand.
I think it's the whole 6th graders saying it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not the fact that it's said, the fact that it's said by young girls.
Yeah. Fine. I don't understand a lot of people's views on sex and nudity and such, but that's a whole another show. So Crunchyroll is starting to stream a French-Japanese animated series, which happens more often than you may think, called Time Jam: Valerian and Laureline, which I cannot think of a worse title. Time Jam.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Space Jam.
Yeah, which is not a good association. And basically, it was originally a French novel animated by the Japanese. A lot of French-Japanese co-productions over time. So you can.
French anime I know of is Code Lyoko, which I need to watch again because I used to love it.
The old. Oh gosh. Oh, it's completely slipping my mind. There was an anime released in the early '80s that came over to America and like Europe and such. The Mysterious Cities of Gold. That was a French-Japanese co-production. As there have been a few other things, but it's kind of odd. There are a lot of like French companies that like invest in Japanese companies, so they're involved in financing a certain show, but it doesn't always make sense. I don't know. But the nice thing about Time Jam, you can watch all 40 episodes right now on Crunchyroll. Everyone else, that's only if you have a subscription, so you have to pay for that. Otherwise, you're going to roll it out in 5-episode batches, week by week. So I guess it's done. Oh, it was released in 2007. So there we go. Yay! Yay. So let's move on to some odd news.